Welcome everyone. So this is going to be a very interesting studio vlog because I have been in sort of a bit of a slump with my business, or like a mental slump at least. Whenever I do that, my brain decides to either fully shut down or completely switch gears and do a completely crazy different thing with my business. And we did the latter. And I kind of took the plunge and started making baby tiny earrings, which has been very, very fun. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely so fun, and it's an activity that I knew I would enjoy because I love making tiny things, and this way I can make tiny things that people can wear. So it's been very exciting. But I haven't had an event or a market or anything to start selling them at. So far I've made like 50 earrings. And I've sold none. So in my financial brain, I'm like, I've spent all this money on supplies and tools, and I spent all this time making earrings, and I've made no money back. But I know that I will eventually. I thought I'd bring you guys along on this new adventure and even show you the process of how I made some of my earrings. But before we get into that, I thought I should show you some of the ones I've already made. So first we've got these cute little peaches. And all of the earrings I've been doing so far are like little huggies and stuff, because I love huggies and like these little tiny hoops. And I am so happy with how these came out. And I really enjoy the fact that because everything I'm making is handmade with polymer clay, that they're all going to be slightly different and have different colors on them and stuff, because I'm also hand painting them. But yeah, so then I also made some of these blueberries, which I love how these came out. They're so cute. And so I made a bunch of those two in both gold and in silver. And then I also made some crayon earrings. I think they came out so adorable. I actually had a lot of fun printing out the papers for the wrappers, for the crayons, and then sticking them on like I was making actual mini crayons. And I've also made a bunch of these little paint palette earrings. And then today I spent the morning making these cuties. So I made these little ginkgo leaves earrings, as well as these little 4-leaf clovers as well. Came out so cute. And yeah, I got this really cool hole punch for my backing cards that makes these little cuts like this, so I can put my earrings through them. So yeah, I've got a lot of markets booked in for the next few months, which is exciting, especially because it's getting into Christmas shopping season. And, Christmas market season. So I feel like people are going to be really into going to markets. Just put the ginkgo leaves on the backing card and they look so cute. I'm obsessed with these. So cute. I feel like things have been in a little bit of a slump, but I feel like, I might be in a bit of a delulu state, but I think things are about to pick up. It might have been a bit crazy to do a leap like this and start a sort of completely new type of product for the shop, but I have actually been wanting to make earrings for a while now. It's been a good distraction for me, and it's helped me focus back in on something without the existential dread that I've been feeling. So in a roundabout way, this weird leap really worked. And I thought I'd also film this studio vlog around the time that my book is coming out. Hey, absolutely crazy. Yeah, I have a book that's coming out this month, and it still doesn't really feel real. Yeah, it's coming out in less than 20 days. So yeah, it's gonna be a very busy month and a half, as you can probably tell. And also at the same time, I'm trying to reignite my sort of fire for my business because, like I said, I've been in a bit of a slump, which happens and it's totally normal. There's nothing making tiny things won't fix, in my personal opinion. On the other side of this really exciting new venture is that my studio is an absolute tip. As you can see, there's stuff absolutely everywhere. Like, oh my god, there's boxes, there's freaking, oh, it is, I know some of you might say, oh, that's not that bad. No, this is bad. This, for me, is bad. So, we're gonna do a quick cleanup, and you guys can watch me tidy my studio. Okay, she's looking a little bit better. Still not the best, but I think it's as good as it's gonna get right now. So as you can see from all of this morning I have been focused on photographing and like filming content for all of the earrings that I've made recently. I made these really cute ones last night actually, as well as some other ones. They look so cute. And I got really into using like shrink plastic for making earrings because they look like little like tiles and they just look adorable. So I'm gonna be making more of those today. And yeah, I just thought I'd do a little photo shoot of all of the earrings that I've made so far, and they all came out really good. I have this like cute little like mirrored tray that I used to photograph press-on nail sets, and I thought they would look really cute as well to photograph these earring sets because I don't know, it just looks really cute. So yeah, I have got, everything's a bit of a mess still, but I do have more earrings to make today because I'm trying to bulk up stock. As you can see, I have just so many pairs of earrings, and I still want to make more because I'm going to be very busy with markets for the next 3 months, and I don't want to have to like panic about making more stock. And also, I have been making some more foam board signs like this one for my conventions and markets coming up. I want to make another one that like maybe alludes to or like has a link to my commissions page. I don't know, I'm still on the fence, but this one came out really cute. It's just like some foam board that I stuck this sign onto. And as well, next week I have my first market. I was actually meant to have one this weekend, but unfortunately they had like some issues with bookings and turns out they double booked me into someone's stall, so they had to cancel my booking for this weekend's market, which is really sad because I was so excited for it. But it's fine, I'm booked into this exact market for the next 2 months, so I'll get to do it. But yeah, which means that my first market of like the big market season is next weekend, and then starting from next weekend I have a market or convention every single weekend until Christmas, until I go away for Christmas essentially. So very busy. But I am very excited because I also managed to send off all those cute stickers that I was making last week. Was it last week? On Friday. Yeah, I made a bunch of new stickers and also turned some of those into acrylic keychains. And I'm so excited for them to arrive. They came out so cute. They're a little bit sort of cutesy and like funny little stickers, just because I just want to make some cute stuff to sell at conventions and markets that are a bit more, you know, everyone can sort of enjoy. In the meantime, while I wait for that, I also ordered restocks that I'm going to need for MCM, Comic-Con, as well as new prints, fan art prints. I did some really cute illustrations of the Dungeon Meshi characters, or 3 of them at least, and I wanted to order prints of those for MCM. I'm going to tidy up all of this mess from me photographing my earrings, and then I'm going to create another mess because I'm going to make more earrings. Good morning. So I actually just got a really excited. Oh my god, my hair. I'm gonna ignore that. As a trooper, I'm gonna continue with the hair that I'm with. I just got a really exciting package in the mail, and it's actually a bunch of stickers. I ate all the stickers that I made recently, so let's unpack them together. I also just got my new Dungeon Meshi prints in the mail, so it's been a very mail heavy day. And I also need to like chop them on the guillotine because I got 2 A5 prints per sheet. And I changed my shirt because it's really cold today. Like colder than it has been, so. So these are the Chilchuck prints. So as you can see, I've got 2 per sheet, so I'm just gonna have to trim them. And I know people are going to get on me about not having a Senshi print. I know, I'm just as heartbroken, but I generally haven't had time to do a Senshi print. Maybe if I can scrounge up some Senshi drawing time this week, I'll maybe have time to get it done and print them off before Comic-Con. Here we go! Marcel and Laios. And I got a new guillotine, because my other one was so blunt and wasn't really doing much anymore. And it's really weird that this is actually not a blade. Like, I could literally touch this and not get cut. I was really confused when I first got it. Like, let me give you a close-up. As you can see, it's literally like a flat edge, so it's not a blade. And when I first got it, I was so confused. I was like, did they forget to send me the blade? But no, it's just like that motion cuts the paper somehow. I don't know. It's really weird, but I was just as confused as you probably are. I've just never seen a guillotine that didn't have like a full-on blade, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm not sure how much it's gonna last me, because obviously it's gonna be hard to like sharpen it if I need to. I don't know, we'll see, but for now it's working wonderfully. See, it just works. I don't know why. It just does. And it comes with a cool, like, magnetic thingy-mabob that I can just press the prints into and hold them in place. And then I can make sure that they're always the same size. Yeah, it's a pretty handy little thing, and I quite like it. So that's all the Chilchucks done. Just a big stack of Chilchucks. And now I'm gonna do the Marcel and Laios prints. Cutie!
Ta-da! All done.
Hey, so today I basically spent the morning doing admin, posting on Patreon, doing all these boring bits. But yeah, now this afternoon I actually want to do a little bit of a mock-up of my stall for this weekend's market and also Comic-Con London next weekend, because I've got a bunch of new bits, including all the earrings I've been making, new stickers and new charms that hopefully will arrive before Comic-Con, and I just wanted to do a mock-up to see how to organize my table. I actually got a bunch of these like see-through, like transparent mini command hook strip thingies, and I'm gonna be just sticking them onto one of my grid things. And I saw someone on Instagram do this. This is how they like display their acrylic keychains, but I'm going to be using it to display my earrings because I need something with good grip and good resistance to the wind so that my earrings don't go flying into the next town over, because a lot of the markets that I do are outdoors and I've been working on weatherproofing my stall and my products and stuff. So let's stick on these little thingies, shall we? So I wanted to ideally fit 3 rows of 4 on this particular thingy. Little display of earrings. I'm happy with how they turned out. It's annoying because like some of them, the ones that aren't like huggy hoop earrings, like they do pop out a little bit because of the earring backs, but I think that once they're displayed, like that won't annoy me as much. Right, now I'm gonna do a little table mock-up. Hey. Hi. So, we need to talk. Right, I don't even know where to begin. So today is the 5th of November. You might be noticing that that is after MCM Comic-Con London, which is what this whole video has been about me preparing for, essentially. So what happened was, I was just preparing for Comic-Con, sharing all that with you, filming the whole process, and then Comic-Con rolls along. I actually vlog the entire weekend. I share all the ups and downs with the camera, and then I come home and my camera decides to say, prank. So yeah, it just didn't record on the SD card any of the videos that I filmed for the last like 2 weeks or something, which is great. It's just really great, really cool and great. Because it gaslit me, right? It told me it was recording the whole time. And then I took out the card and it was like, there's nothing here. I don't know what you're talking about. Which I love when that happens. I love having technical issues, especially when it's something that I can't re-record, like the entirety of Comic-Con. With all that said, I think we should do a little bit of a, here's what you missed. So yeah, I finished packing up and, you know, preparing everything for Comic-Con. And we set off to Comic-Con. On the day that I woke up, I actually woke up sick, which was amazing. It was really, really good. It was horrible, and I had to, you know, trek down to London with like so much stuff. But we got to the convention center, we set up. Here are some pictures of my setup if you weren't there on my Instagram stories or on my Instagram to see that. And then obviously I was sick for pretty much most of the weekend. I think Sunday was the first day that I woke up and I didn't feel like actual death. And so thank you to everyone who like came over to my table and was patient with me. Overall, it was a really, really good Comic-Con. I feel like I said this on my Instagram stories after it ended, but it was probably my most wholesome con experience, like artist alley experience. Everyone was just so sweet this time around. I had like no issues with any customers or anyone that came over to the table. It was just really nice, and my heart was just full of joy the whole time, even though it was logistically probably the worst Comic-Con I've done. And I'm sure if you follow any of the artists that were there, they probably have mentioned this, and you also probably saw this on a lot of Instagram stories, but there was a lot of issues in the venue to do with Wi-Fi and, well, or lack thereof, and a lot of issues just of people not being able to take card payments at all for pretty much the whole of Saturday, which is the most busy day of the convention, and much of Friday and Sunday as well. In that sense, it was kind of really frustrating. I cried a bunch of times out of like stress and frustration, and probably missed out on a lot of sales because of this. But somehow still, the niceness of everyone still made it an overall really nice convention. So it really goes to show how just lovely everyone was. And I got to meet a lot of like online artist friends in person for the first time, so that was really fun. So then I got back, I rested up for a few days. That's when I found out about the missing footage on my card, and I kind of just stewed on that for a few days trying to figure out what to do. And then I had a market a few days ago here just around in Manchester, so it was pretty close to where I live. And actually my suitcase just went kaput. It's actually in the hallway in there. There she is. She's dead. So even before I'd left my apartment, a whole entire wheel came off my suitcase. And I was like, great, this is perfect. And then on the way to the market, I lost another wheel. So basically 2 wheels on the same side had gone. So I was basically trying to lug around the heaviest suitcase with just wheels on one side. Obviously it was scraping on the floor on the other. People were just looking at me struggle. But then it was a really nice market, and I got to sell some new bits as well, which I will be sharing in the new vlog, the one after this one, all about heat press stuff and DTFs. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, it was a nice market. I made a lot of my money back, and I even made enough to get a replacement suitcase, which is now here. There she is. That's my new baby. It does say that she is a lot more resistant to weight and just a lot more durable than my previous suitcase, but I'll be the judge of that. And literally I've got a market every single weekend until Christmas, so I will have plenty of time to test her out. All of this to say that I am probably going to end the studio vlog here, just because all the stuff that I want to share about in the next studio vlog are kind of like a new sort of chapter in the business. So I wanted to start a fresh video on that. And yeah, I just wanted to apologize for the lack of footage of basically the entire thing I was preparing the whole video for. It was so anticlimactic. Yeah, it was lovely. I sold out of a bunch of stuff. Actually, it was really, really heartwarming, the reception of all the new things, and I was just really happy. So thank you if you were one of those people that came onto my table and said hi or bought something. I really appreciate that. It made my day. So yeah, stay tuned for the next studio vlog, which it will have some new things happening in the shop, which will be dropping probably in the new year, but you get to see all the behind the scenes of that. And yeah,
Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye!